Good morning, Dylan Schnazy here from Steady Presence. Today I am working on self-improvement. I bet a bunch of people say the word and I looked back on my videos and I say a lot. So I watched a YouTube video on how to say less, and I got some really good tips. So I'm gonna practice that with you guys today so that I say less and I can be more clear and concise and more watchable. So I'm just gonna go through the tasks that I'm doing on the farm, and I'm going to try to use less filler words. So I just opened up the ducks, and their door, I would just let it slam shut, and this window popped out. So I have to find a solution to this door situation. Probably involves bolting on a new door. So you'll see there, I didn't say One of the things that I learned is to be okay with the silence in between thoughts. It seems unnatural for me, like I have to keep talking, but just be okay with the silence. And I appear more clear and more interesting. We'll go this way. So the first thing I did when I came out was I went into the chicken house and spread sunflower seeds under the rabbit cages. Because they're the most hungry in the morning, they'll do the best work to find those sunflower seeds and scratch up the mulch under the rabbit cages. I need them to do this for me because it makes the racking house a lot cleaner, because the rabbit poop gets mixed in with the mulch and doesn't sit on the surface. The last couple of days I've been fermenting the chickens' food, and what I noticed is, so every day I give them 6 yogurt scoops of food, and when the food is dry, they eat it all. But when I dump out the 6 cups of fermented food, I look at the end of the day and there's still some left by, let's say, 2 o'clock. That means that the food is filling them up more effectively. So I'll have to remember to ferment their food in the winter. I caught that. I said once. And there's another technique, taking a deep breath, not talking so fast. Again, these breaks seem a little unnatural, like I'm thinking too much, or taking too much of a pause, but it probably feels natural on your end. I forgot to do something. I forgot to let out the chickens. I let them out over here, and then I open up the main door. Now that the grass is getting longer, the chocolate ducks are grazing really well, and they're actually going into our pasture. The grass is peeking through the matted down grass, and they love it. Another technique that I learned about ums is to use the word stop or period or pause between sentences. So I have to think of an example. Oh, sure. So yesterday we got a shipment of dogwood branches from my mother-in-law. Stop. We're going to use these branches for basket making. Stop. So when you make baskets out of dogwood branches, you have to find the straight ones. Pause. I trim off all of the scraggly pieces, and we make the baskets out of the long, flexible pieces. Pause. One other thing that I've been doing is cutting the stems, and then the kids just use the cuttings for rearranging on the table to make different shapes. Pause. So I don't think I said in any of that. So after using that technique, and you do it for a while, you just start to say pause or stop in your head, but try not to mouth it out, because that just looks weird. The next big project that we have is to put in water catchment. Pause. We have a 55-gallon drum over here by the bathroom. Pause. But it has limited capacity. It's only 55 gallons to capture all of the rainwater that falls on the barn roof, which is a lot. So it will definitely fill an IBC tote, and it will definitely fill many IBC totes plumbed together. Pause. So in my future videos, I'll keep working on this skill. I got this feedback from a colleague at work, and I appreciate his feedback. I've been told this by other people as well, and I am taking corrective action. I am going to fix it. I am going to work on this skill. All right, take care, everybody.